First, a pretty way to filter stormwater runoff.
Well, there are all kinds of gardens out there, but did you know that there's a type of garden that is specially designed to catch and filter the rain? Indeed, you can improve the water quality in your neighborhood streams with these lovely scoops of gardens. And to tell us more about it, I have Mikhail Houghton with the Cumberland River Compact. Hi, Mikhail.
Hey, Julie.
Well, tell me about this garden. It certainly is different than what we see. It's, well, it's just scooped into the ground.
It is. It's about 8 inches deep. It's 1 year old this spring, and it's designed to catch the rainwater from that downspout so that the water flows into this rain garden, and takes about 24 hours to sink in, and we've planted it with all kinds of native flowering perennials.
Well, it is indeed beautiful, and I know a lot of times people think about different kinds of gardens. They're not sure what they can grow there. So what are some of the plants that we have in this garden?
We're in partial sun here, so we've got wild geranium, foam flower, coreopsis, which is happy here, and some salvia. And then I noticed a memorial Easter lily right there that the homeowner added to the garden. So they dug down about 8 to 10 inches into the ground, created this bowl-shaped garden with a flat bottom, and made sure that the water would sink in. There's a percolation test that you perform on rain gardens where you dig a hole about 10 inches deep and you fill it with water, and you time how long it takes for the water to infiltrate. And you repeat that to mimic a few days of rain. So after the bed was prepared, then they did that to make sure that they didn't need to amend the soil. If the water doesn't sink into the ground, then you want to amend your soil with compost or sand to create those voids for the water to sink in. Typically, the rain can come from a downspout. Sometimes if people are on a street with no curbs, they're catching water from the street. So you can also build a rain garden to catch stormwater that's coming onto your property off the street, or you can direct a rain barrel, the overflow hose of a rain barrel, into your rain garden. So all of that is beneficial, so it's not carrying all the pollution into the small neighborhood streams.
Well, we're in the beautiful 12 South neighborhood here in Nashville. Which creek is this benefiting?
This is in the Browns Creek watershed, and Browns Creek is a tributary to the Cumberland River. Browns Creek is an urban stream that is impaired and polluted with most of the urban pollution that is possible. So metals from cars, animal waste, fertilizers, herbicides, all of that is washing into Browns Creek.
So every little bit of that water that we can get to be filtered naturally through the earth is going to definitely benefit the water table and the creek around here.
Yes, the idea is to slow the stormwater down and give it time to sink in. We have a manual online. It's raingardensfornashville.com, and the ideas there will apply to all of Tennessee. There's a plant list with native plants that are good for rain gardens. There are instructions on where to place your rain garden, how to tell if you need to amend the soil, ideas on building it, and also cost estimators to give you an idea of how much the rain garden will cost you, whether you hire a professional landscaper or do it yourself. We built one at our house this size, and it was sort of a Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon project for 2 people. And then the great thing is that if you build the garden bed, so if you dig the hole and then you wait for it to rain and you watch how the rain flows into the garden, you can tweak it. If you don't get it quite right, you can dig a little deeper in one area to make sure that the water is flowing in. This year we're working in the Mill Creek watershed, organizing volunteers to build rain gardens there, and that's because the federally endangered Nashville crayfish lives in the Mill Creek watershed, so we're trying to keep that stream as healthy as possible so that that population continues to thrive there. The second neighborhood that we're working in is in East Nashville in Bosco Bell sewer shed area.
Well, it's just fantastic to see these rain gardens, Mikhail, and thank you all in the Compact so much for your efforts in doing it. And to learn more about rain gardens and whether or not you might be able to apply for one of the special rain gardens through the Cumberland River Compact, please visit our website at volunteergardener.com.